Hi everybody, welcome back. So today I want to do a video on just giving you an honest review of what I think of these different types of putty, clays and slimes. So I've got 5 here and I've got a couple of different add-ons that I'll add in, and we can see if the clay, putty or slime incorporate the glitter well. So the first thing I have here is some leftover modeling clay that has the foam beads. This was bought in Dundalk in the Marshall Centre. There's a store in there called something Tiger. I can't really remember the name of the store, but I will get the name and I will link it in the description below for you. So I wanted to do a little review on this one. We got unicorn poo. I have done a video on this previously and I will link that in below for you as well. We've got our DIY clay in yellow, and the colors are actually more vibrant in person than they are coming across on the video. The next one we have is like a butter type slime. This one was purchased from Wish, and I've never bought real slimes from Wish before, so I was interested to find out what kind of consistency and quality we would get. As you can see, the packaging isn't great, but it was a free item and the shipping was £2, so that's actually not bad. The unicorn poo was £2. This modeling clay, you get a pack of 5 and it was €5, so that's quite good. They do charge you a £1.25 conversion rate when you use your card, because we use pounds and they use euros. So if you are buying this and you're buying it from the south, you will be charged £1.25. This clay is comes from a pack of 12, and the 12 pack is $8.99. I got that from eBay, so that's good. And then this wee noisy potty putty, that's very hard to say, cost $1.99 in B&M, and I just thought it was quite cute, and we'll just have a test of that and see how we go. So the first thing I'm going to open, we'll just push all these back to create some space, and we're throwing away our glitter, is the I can't remember what you call this. Oh yes, the modeling clay. As you can see, it's extremely sticky, but it's quite fun to work with and it's really pliable. So, I mean, I was using this with my 2 nephews about 2 weeks ago, which is why there's some left over. And we were making cats with extremely long tails. And they just found that a lot of fun. This is quite easy to model and it does have a nice pop-in sound. It's quite easy to model and maneuver, and it is sticky when you hold it in your hands for quite a while, but if you just dab your hands, the stickiness comes off. But my nephews had such a lot of fun with this, and 5 pots of all different colors for €5, even with the £1.25 conversion, is still really good. I think this is a lot of fun. There'd be a lot of things. I'm not really artistic, so I'm really not good with drawing or building models, but the kids had a lot of fun. They built little cats, so they had a lot of fun playing with this, and no doubt when they come back, I will keep this for them and they can play with it again. But you can see that it is quite sticky, but it does leave your hands quite clean. So that's fun, and there is quite a good pop-in sound. It is harder than, it's definitely harder than normal slime, and it doesn't have the stretch capacity of normal slime, but it is still super fun. I mean, imagine building things with this. You know, you can build a snowman, which is probably about as good as I could get. So, and it just pulls apart and it sticks together quite well. Or you can just Pop that on top. And because you get so many different colors, you can, you can build lots of different varieties with this. It's well worth the pack, buying the pack. You know, my little snowman or person has got uneven arms and it's not really great, but I mean, there's a lot of things somebody who has more artistic ability than I do would be able to create, you know, nice, weird, wonderful shapes with this. So it's super fun. It does come away quite easy from your hands, but it is really sticky. I mean, I can literally put the stickiness all over my hands and just dab the rest of the clay onto my hands and it removes it cleanly. Oh, apart from that a little bit, it's completely clean. My hands are not sticky. There's no sticky residue on my hands at all, so that's fantastic. So yeah, we're loving this one. I'm going to pop that back in the bag and we'll keep that for when the boys come over. There was a container with this one. It looked very like this, and these containers do keep your clay and slime. They keep them quite well for storage, but I lost the container, or I let one of the boys take it home. I'm not 100% sure, but these Seal bags are still really, really good. So the kids will play with that. The next thing I think I'm going to open is the unicorn poo. And I loved playing with this the last time I had it. It's just, I don't know if you can see, you've got this, the color of this is purple. It's more like violet. It's a really, really nice color. But in the inside, the bottom is all your sparkles. So, and it's super crystal clear slime. The last time I had this unicorn poo, I was able to keep this for quite a long time before it started drying up and going hard. I mean, the kids played with it, everybody played with it. It was just so much fun. And what I loved about this, as you can see, it's apart from the sparkles, it is crystal clear. It has a huge stretch and great popping. You can already see the air bubbles are starting to go into it, but what I was going to say was I love the fact that when you put it back in the container, put the lid on and just leave it for a day, all of those air bubbles go away and you have crystal clear slime again, apart from obviously the glitter. And you can see, I don't actually know if the glitter's coming through. The glitter's a beautiful blue, like a baby blue. I don't know if that's coming through very well, but it is gorgeous color against this light violet purple. I just love how this stretches. I mean, my hands are quite far apart and we've got all of this stretch. And you just get a lot of popping, which is so much fun. I'm really disappointed though that the vibrancy of the blue glitter isn't coming through that well on the camera, because it actually looks amazing in person. I would definitely recommend this slime. I love that my hands are completely clean. There's not a single ounce of this slime on my hands. Oh, it's like popping bubble wrap. I don't know why that's quite soothing, but I love the sound of popping bubble wrap. I mean, I don't know if you can see how vibrant that blue is against the purple, but it is actually gorgeous. And I love the stretch. And this is still going and still going. And guys, when you put this into your container, just pop some of the air bubbles. I'm not going to put glitter into this one because there's already glitter in this one, but I think I will definitely put glitter in this one, and we'll try it in this one. I'm not so hot. I don't know if we'll put some different types of add-in to the butter slime, but we'll see as we go along. So guys, that's the unicorn poo. This is one of my favorites. It's so much fun. It's so clean. It's easy to play with. And I love the fact that when you let this settle, so you let it settle, you will be able to open this up and it'll be crystal clear again. So that's great. Guys, this is a really good one too. This one you can do a lot of things with. So this is modeling clay, but you can also use a straw, and you can actually blow balloons with it. And I have tried that out and it does work. The balloons aren't as big as these ones. They do tend to pop after a couple of blows, but it's still super fun. So as you can see, guys, this one is, falling out the edge. It is crystal clear. You do have that faint lemon type color. I'll just pull it out of the box. I just want you to see how beautifully crystal clear this is. It's just amazing. We do have a little bit still left in the container, and I'm just going to take that out. This is not great. This is not slime. This is, as you can see, it's clay, and it has that clay-like consistency. There isn't the stretch that you get with the unicorn poo. It does break apart quite easily, but it goes back together again quite good. But it's got a jelly-like consistency. I mean, it looks that way, and it definitely feels that way, and it breaks. I think it is quite cold, but I do believe that if I play with it a little bit, oh dear, we might get a bit more stretch from it. I'm not sure. Yeah, doesn't have a lot of give that the unicorn poo has. This is definitely, the unicorn poo is much more fun, excuse me, than this clay. But if we go gently, we can stretch it out. Kind of feel like I'm making a pizza. You know the way they get the dough and they throw it around and they stretch it? That's kind of how I feel right now, like I'm making a pizza. So if we stretch it out, I'm trying to think which color would go better, the red or the almost silver black. And I think I'm loving the silver black. So I might just pop some of that right in the center, and we'll see if we can get it to mix in. Let's pop that right there. And guys, you can see it's like, it looks brown on camera, but it's definitely not. It's definitely got like a goldy consistent or color to it. And it's got black, if I can get the camera to show that. And we'll just try and mix that in and see how that goes. I have used this clay before, and I have mixed in slightly coarser glitter. It definitely did for the mermaid glitter that I bought. It's got beautiful pinks, purples and blues, but it wasn't great with the thicker, coarser glitter. It didn't incorporate quite so well, and it did actually fall out when I was playing with it. There was quite a lot around the table, so that isn't fun when all of your glitter is falling out. But this one seems to have gone incorporated quite well. Let me just see if I can get it to stretch out. This is becoming more pliable. You know, it's becoming more stretchy as I'm playing with it because the clay's heating up. So you can imagine this would be fun. And I always think it's much more fun when you are blowing these type of clays into balloons. When you have a bit of glitter, it just gives it a bit of something different. So that's our DIY clay. And that DIY clay is made by DIY. Okay. So that's so super fun. And I don't know if you are going to get the same bubble pops from this one. I mean, you're getting some, but you're not getting a lot. It feels like, you know, if you open a jelly, a food jelly, and you put it in your hands and you squeeze it and it pops out through all of the little crevices in your hands. This is kind of how this feels. Very jelly-like consistency. Yeah, but it's still super fun, and it would be good if you wanted to build some stuff with this. You know, you wanted to use it to make something fun, but I guess I don't like the way it snaps, but it's still not bad. It just wouldn't be my favorite. The other thing about this DIY clay is that it's very like the unicorn poo type of slime. When you put it back in the container, and if you just set it to the side for approximately a day, you'll see all the air bubbles will settle. We've still got some of that DIY clay on my table, but it will settle and you will get that, and it won't be crystal clear anymore, obviously, because it's got the glitter in it, but it will become smoother again, and you will see all those air bubbles go away. So guys, my next one, I'll just pop our last one over here, is this noisy potty putty. This is for 5 years plus. This one is for 3 and above, and the unicorn poo is for 3 and above, 3 years plus. So just so you know, the modeling clay is 3 years and above, but this noisy putty is 5 years and above. So just remember that when you're buying it, you know, just to keep it consistent. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open, and we just have the lid. Okay, so it looks like a toilet seat. You can see the toilet seat here. It doesn't open, but we do have a seal around the toilet. Oh, and I've just popped it open. Oh, this possibly opens. I'm really not sure. But anyway, we popped the seal. So we'll do that now. We'll just remove that, and you'll see it's green. And it doesn't look so much like something you would find in a potty. It looks like snot. Oh, and it's so slimy. The top of it here, where the edges have been, I mean, they're quite rough. So it feels like that's dried in, but the actual putty inside itself is quite pliable. And you can hear, oh, not that time. Ooh, it is making some strange noises. Oh, it looks, oh my goodness. It does actually look like someone has a badly running nose. I guess I'm happy it's green and not brown. I don't know if I would have been so eager to play with it had it have been brown. So I'm going to just set it down to, yeah, I guess it is noisy. Oh dear. Oh, so if you push it to the back and push in, that's when it gets really noisy. Oh dear. So that's our noisy potty putty at oh dear, at $1.99. Guys, you can see this is the container. This is actually quite a lot of slime for $1.99. Putty. It is more putty than slime. But that's quite a large amount. I'm just going to check and see if we have a weight. Nope, we don't. But I mean, I think that's, for the price, I think that is quite a lot of slime. Putty. I need to stop saying slime and say putty. You're getting quite, if I put it in my hand so you can see, you're getting like a big hand. I don't know why I did that. A big handful of putty. And I mean, there is a little bit of wetness on your hands, but absolutely no stickiness whatsoever. And I've loved that with all four so far. Absolutely no stickiness. But I mean, this is a lot of fun. And it's thick. You know, it's not that slimy, runny that's going to run right through your hands. I mean, you can stretch it. It is, you know, it is movable. I don't know what these are. Oh, it also has whatever these are in it. Actually, I think what these are, because does it run through the putty? Actually, these are already add-ins in the putty. Maybe to make it look like someone has already gone to the bathroom. I don't know. You don't get a lot of air pops in these, and the putty does behave a little like the clay where you'll get breakage. So guys, I don't think there's any point in me trying to put some glitter in, because I honestly don't think it would incorporate it. Oh, what, do you know what? Let's just try. Let's just pop the red and see if it will incorporate it. Oh my God, I love this red glitter. I actually bought this for my nails so that I could paint my nails and then dip it in the glitter to make it Christmassy. But I'm going to just try it here. Let's see if we can get it to incorporate. I do have a feeling that this won't work out so well, but I'm not going to keep the putty anyway, so we might as well just try it. Yeah, I mean, it's simply clumping, but we'll try and work it in. Oh dear, that looks like somebody has a little bit of a bloody nose. And we can't see it at all. I'll just keep on. I mean, can you hear that? It is super squidgy. It sounds like someone's having a bad day, or has eaten something that's not necessarily agreed with them. I'm super glad it's not me. Guys, this is not, I mean, I'm not making really any headway on getting the glitter to incorporate, but we'll maybe keep trying for a minute or two, and if not, we'll move on to the butter slime. This might not incorporate the glitter very well, but honestly, this is actually a lot of fun, and it makes some seriously rude noises, which I think every kid loves. Can you hear it? I mean, that's so much fun. And the stretch, there's not the stretch that you get with unicorn poo, but I mean, there's some stretch to this. And because of the little beads that are in it, it makes the texture really fun to play with. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting the glitter to incorporate that well, but that's also fine. I mean, it's not falling out over my table, so that's great. I think this is so much fun, and I would definitely buy this. And I don't know if you can see they're like little beads inside it. It's just thick putty, and it's super fun to play with. So that's our noisy putty. Let me just put it back in our, oh dear. Someone's not having a good time. It is super noisy, as you can hear. Oh, I think that's us for our noisy putty. This is super fun. Such a great price at $1.99 from B&M Bargains. I would definitely buy that again. So our last slime is this slime I bought from Wish, and again, it was a free item. It cost £2 for shipping. Guys, don't be fooled when you buy things on, I mean, this is just terrible packaging. Don't be fooled when you buy things on Wish and they say they're free. Nothing in this world, I promise you, is free. You do pay shipping. So always check out your shipping costs before you make your purchases. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what the contents is like, because I mean, it was, oh, that's got a really slimy feel to it. I mean, it was, oh wow, This feels actually, I mean, it's slimy. You can definitely feel something. But if we incorporate that and play with it, this is actually amazing. I'm genuinely shocked at how stretchy this slime is, and for £2. I don't even know what to say. I love this slime. It is super fun. I definitely would recommend it. It almost looks a little bit like kinetic sand. So when you're pulling it apart, and I love kinetic sand. Oh, this is so good. Let me just pop my camera down and I'll move the slime closer. So it's green, but it's a really nice green color. This kind of almost feels like you've got a slab of, you know, that soft butter, and you've put it on your table and you're just letting it, your fingers melt right into it. This is how this feels. Oh my goodness. I have played with butter slimes before, but to be honest, I've never played with a butter slime like this that's super smooth. I mean, it just feels so much fun. Guys, I would definitely go to Wish, and I will definitely order this again. I do think it comes in different colors, but that is so much fun. I'm really shocked because when this came out of the packaging, I thought, oh dear, this is going to be hard. And it didn't actually take as long as I thought it was going to take to get here. It did take about 3 weeks, but 3 weeks was well worth the wait to have something as fun as this. It feels like I'm squishing a squishy. Oh, that is so relaxing. Okay, so oh, that's so much fun. Okay, guys. Sorry, guys, my camera just stopped. Out of all of the slimes that I've got, and I showed you today, I love the modeling clay. It's super fun. I love the unicorn poo. That was super fun. I like the stretch that we've got on that. The DIY clay is okay, but it is clay. There's not a lot of movement in it. You know, it's quite rigid, but it's fine. I mean, I probably won't buy this again. I love the noisy putty just for the sheer novelty value and the fact that it is quite noisy and a little bit rude. It's fun. My absolute favorite is this slime, and I will try my best to remember which seller I bought this from, and I'll try and link it in the description below for you guys, because this has definitely been the most fun slime I have ever bought and played with, and I'm definitely going to go ahead and buy more. This is just so much fun. I'll probably continue to play with this once this video is done, but this slime is my ultimate favorite. Thanks everybody for watching. Please look at the description below, and I'll link in where I bought all of these items if I can get all of the links. And have a lovely evening, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.